Deborah Seike, and we have a small foundation, Seike Family Foundation, which we've been working in San Diego for several decades. Well, we learn from one another. Networking is so important. And although we see each other at different events and we smile at each other and wave, this gives us an opportunity to talk. Tag somebody and how you're doing, and make luncheon dates. How about getting together? And I think it's very important. Networking is key to our society today, and it's nice face-to-face networking instead of social networking. But the word that came and resonated with me was the word aging, diversity and aging. And it was interesting, Bob Ross brought that up really pointedly, that they have added someone under 30 or in their 30s onto their board. That the average age was between 55 to 60, 65. And that, I think, probably is the average age of a lot of the boards here in San Diego. But I think that's important because the youth, we have to count on the youth. They're our hope. There's lots of messes around, and maybe they can do something about it. And with new technology and new knowledge and new ways of doing things, hopefully we have a better world.
Farley. I'm the president and CEO of the Lee Seike Family Foundation. I believe that this meeting is important on many levels. First and foremost, it's a very fun day to connect with important relationships which stoke the passion for our work. We have an opportunity today to look at our ideas through a macroscope, where our peers, the thought leaders of the philanthropic community, help us to look at our ideas differently. We're all here, and I think all of us feel a great sense of privilege to be so engaged in the philanthropic community. Reflections on philanthropy. When you think about what the looking glass is reflecting, I think we're reflecting our efforts, and it is very much prismatic because we allow ourselves kind of to see the intense colors that come from our work and beautify our lives. I thought the breakout session on transparency was fabulous. It gave me a lot of ideas. We're very interested in trying to be as transparent as we can with our partners. So we're making a huge effort as being very transparent, so that we can have the possibility of building the trust we need to be successful in the areas where we want to have an impact. I'm convinced that we cannot do this work effectively unless we have a opportunity to come together in a meeting such as this to test our ideas with each other.
So my name is Nina Smart, and I'm with the Jacobs Center for Neighborhood Innovation. I think the field is constantly changing, and it's a great way to get updated with some current thinking that is both national in its perspective and local. And there's always people here that are great to see that I haven't seen for a while, and it's a great environment to catch up. Listening to the wisdom of the crowd, whether that be a community or a subset of people that you're working with, that's where the real answers, we believe the real answers are going to come from. So I thought it was a very interesting conversation for us to have here in San Diego County.
I'm Say Warfa. I am a program officer for Alliance Healthcare Foundation, and I am a member of San Diego Grantmakers. San Diego Grantmakers annual conference plays a significant role in our community by bringing together funders and creating a synergy that did not exist. In some cases, always San Diego Grantmakers put together great speakers and inspiring presentations. So I would say kudos to San Diego Grantmakers staff and volunteers, the planning committee. It's been very inspirational, and so this is a great opportunity and a good day to be here.